remember playing at Newport Jazz Festival. I think it was 1979. And I had my own group there, and there were several other groups there, and all the leaders, we found ourselves on the same bandstand together. It was Dizzy Gillespie, Hubert Laws, myself, Jerry Mulligan, Art Blakey, Roy Haynes, who else? George Benson. Trying to think of everyone that was there. Anyways, we were playing. It was the last performance of the evening, and it was dark, and we were playing. I was playing my acoustic bass, and the power went off, and the lights, everything went off. But because we were playing acoustic instruments, the music went on, and you could hear people shouting, "Where's the power?" You know, and George Ween was yelling at his technicians, and there was a big power failure, and you heard all this activity. We just kept playing. We didn't stop. I was playing my acoustic bass, so that was something for acoustic instruments. Even when the power goes off, we can still play. We're not subject to electricity to be able to play. Even George Benson was playing the acoustic guitar, so you could hear him. So that was a very funny episode, and it was shown on TV, public television, several months later. It was really great to watch, you know, knowing I was a part of that strange episode in the jazz performance. I remember the first tour I did with Ted Kurson in Europe. I think it was Chris Woods on alto, Nick Brignola on baritone sax, myself, Jim McNeely on piano, and I think Ronnie Steen was playing drums. And I was in New York at the time, so I was flying out of Kennedy, and we were all going to meet at Kennedy. I think Ronnie was flying from Portland to Europe. And the first concert, I believe, was in Pori, Finland, the Pori Jazz Festival. And Ted Kurson was really known there very well, and people really honored him a lot. And so, you know, I was looking all over Kennedy for parts of the band. And I saw this paratrooper with camouflage on and a ranger hat on. And I looked closely, and it was Ted. It was Ted Kurson dressed up like a paratrooper. So we get to Europe, and Ted at that time had a big whistle that he hung around his neck. And what would happen is that right in the midst of a person's solo, Ted would blow the whistle. And that you know, said that's the end of your solo. Next person. He didn't care where he was in the tune. He just blew that whistle, and that was it. That was funny. We were at the Pori Jazz Festival, and our concert was planned for the afternoon. And they had expected rain, but they didn't expect so much. But what a loyal audience. I mean, my goodness, these people were out there, hundreds of people listening to our concert. We were covered, on a covered stage, of course, but hundreds of people out there with umbrellas and plastic sheets over their heads, and some getting soaked, but they didn't care. They wanted to listen to the music. And they were out there for like an hour and a half listening to our concert in the pouring rain. Maybe that's why it's called Pori. That's a bad pun. I just now thought of that. But what a loyal audience in Finland at the Pori Jazz Festival. That was an exciting time for me. I really enjoyed working with Ted's band very much, and all the guys in the band.